We're on a win streak of 3. We're gonna stay with random, and yeah. And if you're just joining, welcome. The name of the day is Spooter Dude. You can call me Nate, you can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And let's jump into the first Covenant 25 run of the stream. Dripfall, Engulfed in Smoke, Hidden Passage. So we got a lot of movement stuff here. A lot of movement stuff. Kind of makes me think of just going like crazy overstacking. And if we're gonna go crazy overstacking, who's gonna be our best Rector Flicker? That is a good question. Well, let's see what we have. We have Seraph the Chaste. So with Seraph the Chaste, we want to avoid builds that rely on imps. Well, in particular, Rage. We want to avoid Rage. But we could do a lot of like accumulator stuff. Accumulator would be really good because you can't cleanse enhancements. You also can't cleanse Burnout. So Burn Bright could also be potentially good. And then just have a big thick floor. So we got options here. But yeah, that's a lot of like movement. That's 4 movement cards in your starting hand. Plus the Engulfed in Smoke. So we could stack a floor and then stealth it. Very, very interesting. The stealth is the only issue because the stealth is going to get removed by Seraph. But if we get holdover and -1 on Engulfed in Smoke, we would still be able to get at least 2 stealth or 2 applications of Engulfed in Smoke after Seraph starts the Relentless run. So we don't have to take any capacity, that's clear. Sketches of Salvation. I kind of like that because then we can still fit our guys on the floor. Because even it doesn't matter who they pull, we're just gonna do big floor. We're gonna do big floor run and just see how it goes. I mean, we can only fit 7 units, so we need to make sure that we have 7 units that we are totally cool with having for most of the run. But I really like this. Burn Bright's a little bit scary when you don't have any way to extend Burnout. So we'll take Dark Calling, which is fine. We can still get the units onto the floor later. Units appear on each floor. That's probably okay. We're going to take 9 damage because of that. Now, ideally, we start with Rector Flicker and an Ascend. That would be the ideal. We started with Rector Flicker and Ascend. That's fan-freaking-tastic. And we can kill 2 of these guys off. We only take 3 damage. And we get 2 units to reform immediately. Kind of good. What do we want to do here? So we want to go you. We want to get another one in there. You know, if we dripfall you, we can kill the Collector, which is pretty useful. You're not going to die here. We can actually ascend, because they're killing that. We can ascend you instead to kill you off, and then we can torch you to prevent any healing happening. We will take 2 more damage to our Pyre. Man, this floor manipulation stuff's gonna be like bizarre in a run like this. Alright, so we want things to die. We don't want things to die too quickly. How many? We don't have anything in our reform pool right now. So we can put you down. Get you up top with you. That allows us to reform this really powerful drag. Get it up front. 72 damage. We can get a Train Steward behind. Get another drag. 126 damage. It's actually quite good. We want 1 damage on you. Pick off the healer there. So we're almost killing him on the top floor. We're gonna take 2 more damage, but not bad. And engulf in smoke. This is a weird one, man. This is a really weird one. Hallowed drippings could be really interesting. Molded's also quite good. Hallowed drippings allows us more flexibility with how we want burnout units to roll around in this run. Molded allows us, you know, I would think the molded. It's much more consistent. Vent is pretty good. Welder Helper's not very good. Do we need AoE? Probably. We don't really have a lot of damage right now in general. I don't want to necessarily muddy the deck too much though, but it's fine. We can take we need at least some AoE. If we happen to get the candle, that could also work. And we want a big unit here. Big freaking sludge. Yes. And let's make big freaking sludge even freaking bigger. What else do we want to do here? I think we might leave it at that for now. I mean, I do want to keep... Hey there, Chris. Chris, you missed. I did the challenge. We wrecked it. Anyway, it'll be up on YouTube. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think we're okay to stay for now, but I do want to start at eventually getting rid of stuff. So we're gonna go left path later. We want to get another big unit. But yeah, big sludge is like huge because so many units are gonna die. And even if big sludge starts off in the front, I did the updated version. I might try brawl again later, but certainly was a lot easier. Oh, stealth. Yeah. It can be pretty brutal sometimes. Alright, how do we want to do this? I kind of want... How much damage do they do altogether? Not a lot. It's going to be 19 damage. I mean, we can do it like this for now. Oh, wait. Torch you. Gives you a little bit more damage. Play it like that for now. They're gonna kill everything there. That's really good news. Torch the backliner. We can descending retreat the collector in order to kill it. My champions were the Nameless Siren and the what were they? Nameless Siren and Awoken Hollow. We can just vent. Goodbye. Sweet cup and cakes. We did it. This is a weird one. Really weird one here. I don't want a tomb unit. Purifying Cleanse is kind of interesting, but I think we just skip. Skip here as well. And Alpha Fiend is not awful here. We can take really big units. As long as we can clear out most of the stuff in our deck, we continue to take more and more big units. I almost wonder, do we even want spell upgrades here? Over just getting an artifact right now. We're going to get unit upgrades and removal here. That's really good. We'll get spell upgrades here, probably. And removal. Unit upgrades maybe here. Unit upgrades here. I really would like a free artifact. I think I'm gonna take the artifact here. Yeah, I mean that helps because that was the big problem is Ember. That helps a lot with the Ember costs. We are not going to be healing at all, so I'm totally fine with everybody getting extra health, I think. Yeah, it's really good on the dregs, especially, because dregs are really bad with their low base health. That was cool. We're not going to get Purifying Cleanse. That's the only heal that we could get. So, yeah. Pretty happy with how things are looking so far. We get Alpha Fiend. Okay, so we do it like this. We get Big Sludge down here. We get you up here with one of our train stewards. And I kind of think we just engulfed in smoke. Is it engulfed in smoke here or engulfed in smoke here? I think it's here. It still hits him? Gosh dang it. Now we want to ascend. We want an ascend right now. It would be huge. Freaking heck yeah. Now we're killing everything. This is good stuff. We can get a drag here as well. Torch this fool. And torch you. Alright. So we're gonna do something kind of wacky here. We actually want the Alpha Fiend not in the front. We don't want him tanking. So we're gonna do a quick swap here. Get him in the back. And then we'll just toss these guys down here. Cool, cool. Everything's dying here. That's very good news. We can get a whole bunch of dregs down here. Just for funsies. We can vent. Which should mean that everything dies. It's 12 damage to everything. Everything is not dying. Alright, we want to get this guy in here. Block all the hits. We can now dripfall our champion down if we want. But then we wouldn't kill this guy. Reform this drag. Get him up front to block the hits. And, you know, we can dripfall the guy here. Or dripfall the bomb even. Let's dripfall the bomb. Give them stealth, I guess. We just have way too many units. Alright, so we want to dripfall you down. And we want to dripfall... I think we can dripfall you immediately up. Kill you now. Why wait? Cool. We only lose the 2 train stewards. Can you imagine right now if I got... Okay, we're not taking Bounty Stalker. Wax and Spike's not good. We'll skip. Another big sludge. What? Do we take another big sludge? I can't. I mean, Seraph the Chase is going to be a big problem here. I think we just skip. I think having one is fine, and if we really want another one, all we have to do is duplicate the one we have. We want unit upgrades here. Let's see what unit upgrades we have available. We have Quick. Quick is interesting. What do we get with Hellhorn unit here? I don't think another Alpha Fiend makes sense. I'd rather, if we're gonna do that, I'd rather do stuff that we already have. I have a feeling that dregs are gonna be more valuable than train stewards. But I'm gonna feel really bad if I end up getting, what's it called? Prototype. If I get advanced prototype, I'll feel sad, but sometimes that's what happens. I think we get quick on the Alpha Fiend. And let's... We can buff up a drag, get a big drag. Let's reroll. 1 extra burnout on that same drag, maybe? I don't think we need endless on anything. Continue to get more health onto other drags. I'm gonna keep the drags probably. I'm probably not gonna keep the accumulator is really good, but I'm gonna go all in on the reform and expect that we're gonna have some drags dying. This is fine. Okay, we got 1 of our buddies. We got 2 of our buddies. That's good. So we can get you in there, dripfall you down. You can go up top. It's not perfect. It would have been nice to get, we want to make sure this guy's dying and then give them stealth. We want to make sure the Alpha Fiend is in the back. Can vent here. That's quite good. I actually kind of like dripfalling that to then vent it. Let's get you at the bottom. Start doing some damage. We go 1. I think we just vent. It should be enough. It's not quite enough. But you're gonna kill him. This is where things get a little bit dicey. We want to get some more dregs rolling up there. So let's move you up there. Move a second one up there, and then we can torch the backliner. It's all looking really good. We can get another drag down here. Get a train steward down here. Cool. How do I want to do this? Eventually we're gonna need to move Alpha Fiend. That's mandatory. Let's start by getting our extra ember. We can torch you. That's gonna happen. We can. I think we ascend and torch again. Like that. And then we can engulfed in smoke. Prevent some damage, and we're still killing both of them. We're gonna get 1 more guard in the back. 2 things are dead. We're gonna get a drip fall next turn. That incentivizes me to want to move this guy out up here, so we can drip fall him afterward. We have nothing to play though, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Let's get our big drag here. Still killing one of them. So we can now drip fall you. We can ascend one of you. Play out both of you guys. Do we want to descend our champion behind? It makes sense, but then this guy... I think we descend this guy. Try to get him down to where a single sword will kill him. And we're gonna be totally fine here. We're doing so much freaking damage. We can even vent him. Get you in there, get you in there. And yeah, just vent for 10. Cool. Now imagine if he has multi-strike. That's what we... Okay, rage is fine. Resin removal does not do anything. Memento Mori is kind of interesting, but I think we're going to skip here. This is one of the weirdest builds. I mean, Dark Calling is the worst one. I don't know if I mentioned on stream what I would do. So my version of Dark Calling, I would rather that he immediately reforms them in front of himself. I think if he reformed 2 units and they immediately were played in front of him, it would create a brand new archetype where you overstack using Rector Flicker, and you could just have things die on lower floors, and then they get reformed in front of Rector Flicker. I think it makes him so much better, and it makes it so much more interesting. Yes, it's still random, so you can't guarantee the right units are going to get reformed in front, but I think it would be really cool, because right now it's just like a crappy molded. Or not a crappy molded, well, it is. It's 2 primitive molds with some upside. I don't think we need tiresome climb. We have plenty of moving things around. So I think we're good here. Yeah, 2 primitive wicked blazes, exactly. That get slightly better as he gets stronger. We're gonna go removal and spell upgrades here. This is where we can start making stuff cheaper. But do we even need to make anything cheaper? I'm not convinced we need to make things cheaper right now. Permafrost. I kind of like permafrost on the molded. You know what? We don't need permafrost. We draw enough. We're good. I think it's -2 engulfed in smoke. Yeah, okay, stream's dead. Is it back up now? Yeah, it's back. It was me. All right, cool. So we'll hopefully stay connected now. I didn't play anything because I saw that it had died. But okay, so we're gonna get Alpha Fiend in there early. That's pretty important. We still want Rector Flicker up top. Get you back there. And I don't want any of them to die. I want them to die on this floor. Although we can vent and torch, or torch and vent, so that we can torch one of them and prevent some damage, potentially. Like, we can already torch this guy. I kind of want to do... Let's see. We'll do 2 of these guys in there. Let's ascend one of them. Let's descend you. Let's torch you. And torch you. Good stuff. This guy gets so freaking huge from all these deaths. It's hilarious. This is a problem. Problem is this guy. You know, if we just move this guy out of the way, we should kill the backliner. Yeah, perfect. We can even go stealth. Ooh, spooky. Okay, let's get more dregs. Get our big drag. Move him up. And we don't need to drip fall anything really. We can prevent some damage on this drag if we want. Or we go, actually we do this. 1, 2, vent. So now these guys don't have any spell shield. Do we have anything? Oh, we have 1 unit. That's perfect. Okay. Now we can torch these guys to save damage if we want. Let's get you guys in here. Torch. Torch. Stealth. Very good. I kind of like ascending him right away. So we can ascend. Watch this. We ascend him. Then we reform our best one. Get them both in there. We can descend him to the back. Is that actually bad? No, they're doing more damage than he'll heal. Cool. This guy just beats your face in. Alright, how we doing? We don't need resin removal, we don't need subsuming blade. And we don't need any of this. Okay, we're good. So really good. So we keep the dregs. I think we might duplicate our big sludge once we have buffed him up. Big money. Hey, rage is ooh, this is good. We do so much manipulation of movement. We can stack so much freaking days onto units now. It's hilarious. Let's get more stats onto more dregs. And then we really want multi-strike here. Another a large stone on the Alpha Fiend is pretty good. And just more generic stats. These are some thick dregs. I mean, the basic idea here is we just want to make it so that when we reform our dregs, it's really worth it. And we have so much tankiness on that floor. We need to upgrade our vent as well. How are we doing? Apply extra stats to spells. Let's ascend the Rector Flicker so that he's not dazed. We get this guy down here. We can dripfall the backliner. He's gonna have 3 days now. That's so funny. Alright, how we doing? Things be dying, which is not great. It means that our let's see, we want to torch you. Let's get you in there as well. Torch you. And I guess we just vent here. I don't want to vent down there. I want to always kill things on the floor. And luckily, we get 2 dregs back. We still have 1, so we can play these guys down. They're all dying. We can stealth. I think I like also getting in this drag down here. Stealth here. Torch the backliner. And then get rid of the garbage. Cool. That was really good. And we didn't kill this guy. He's still got a little bit of HP left. You know what we can do? We can start really pissing this guy off. So we do ascend. Descend. Now he's got 5 days. We can do the same thing again. So we get you... Actually, we get another one in there, then it's not that great. Let's do it like that. You are spells, so we want to ascend you first, and then descend you. Now you've got 9 days. Just torch you. Alright, we can bring back another drag. We're gonna get 1 garbage in the deck. Get you in there. We can drip fall you. We're already killing them. Let's bring back our better drag. Put him in the back here. And just vent. No, stealth. Vent for 4. Cool. All looking totally fine here. Get you out here. How are we doing? Just fine. So we get rid of this. Ah, it's gonna incant. I guess it's fine. We can put one of these, this bigger drag up there. And we can drip ball this guy for no reason. Give him 3 days. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go 1, 2. We're going to ascend him so that he has 8 days. And he's never gonna hit us once. Get torched. Cool. Dark Deal is interesting. You know, One Horn's Tome is not bad. We can typically play it because of the Hell's Banners, and there's going to at least be one unit that we don't care gets fragile at the back. So I'm totally fine with taking that. Let's get one Ember. Is that right? I'm just thinking, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we get one Ember, I could double stack or consume remove the multi-strike and stack it up on a unit, probably the Alpha Fiend. We want the big sledge up front. We put Alpha Fiend in the back because Alpha Fiend, if we get like 3 or 4 multi-strike on him, he's going to be really good. Oh wait, we have to be careful. Seraph the Chased has sweep units. We'll do draw, and we'll get Permafrost on it, and we'll wait until the end, and then we can multi-strike our Alpha Fiend. That's how we do it. We still want unit upgrades. We're still missing 1 upgrade on Big Sludge. And that's it so far. Maybe some more drag upgrades. We can't afford to get any relic upgrades anyway. I want to get rid of torches, I think. Because I want to keep our dregs. I think our dregs are really good. So let's get rid of 2 torches. And then upgrade... Don't want quick. Okay to get extra burnout on one of these. And extra stats. Let's reroll first. Don't want endless. That's fine. We might just have a big sledge that doesn't have any other upgrades. Here we go. Extra reform is good. Spikes should be okay. We have a lot of health on our units. We're gonna likely get stealth. I'm more worried about the damage. The other thing with Spike, yeah, I mean, even our dregs have lots of health now. All of them do. That's pretty good. Let's do it like this. Get you there. Oh, crap. You behind. Dripfall you. We don't want any garbage in the deck. Let's start torturing you now. I think we should have enough damage, but I'm a little bit nervous about that. We want an Ascend. We didn't get the Ascend. We did get a Descend for the Rector Flicker, or for this guy. Vent. Okay, so we need a Vent for 3. Two in there. If we Vent for 2, it's not enough. We have to Vent for 3. In order to kill these guys, get us the extra 20 damage on him. Alternatively, we Dripfall the Gilded Wing and Stealth. That could work. I don't know that we can get enough damage down here, though. I mean, Rector Flicker plus this drag are they're gonna kill the Gilded Wing. Let's just do this. Really need more units to play. Alright. You guys are fine. If we ascend you, it's becoming problematic. We do want to ascend this guy. I kind of want to ascend the Purifier as well. What are we gonna get? Because we can Dripfall them back down next turn. I think we do that to get less garbage. then we just need to drip fall a couple of things. So we get you guys in here. Okay. We drip fall both you and you. We kill you, giving you more damage. And then you're gonna bring back 2 dudes. We can stealth. Is that better? I think so. Let me stealth. Okay, we get 2 more dudes. How we doing? We can drip fall. We could start ascending everything to the top floor. Like if we ascend you to the top floor, you're gonna kill the front unit. We can descend the back unit. Okay, hold on. First off, I think actually I like that. So we're gonna ascend you. You're gonna kill him. That's all good news. We're gonna play both of these guys down here. You have to be dripfalled. You have to be dripfalled. Or we vent. No, we can't vent for 10. We have 2 units. We have 1 unit to bring back. Is anything else going to die this turn? Nothing else is dying this turn. So we dripfall you. We dripfall you. And then we vent here for 4. We're going to get a hidden passage. And then ascend. Where things start to get a little sketch. I think we're gonna ascend you. We can play you down at the bottom. Or here, you will kill this front unit. This guy's getting to the pyre, and there's not really much we can do about it. But he has 4 days, so he's not going to hit us that much, which is worth something. We can torch this one. We're going to get 1 more garbage in the deck. Yeah, that was a lot of pyre damage. But we had a lot of health, so we were actually okay there for the most part. Ascend. Get you guys in there. Ascend. Engulf and smoke. I don't think that... Actually, drip ball... They all die... No, after 4. After 4 turns. I mean, it's probably still better. I don't know. Doesn't really do anything. They're still gonna get their damage in. Alright. Ascend, dripfall is enough to kill him. Dripfall. He's not even hitting us once. Oh my gosh. This is the weirdest run. Memories of the Melted could be really good. We have a lot of units dying. Memento Mori would also be pretty interesting. I don't want another... I mean, it's 4 days. But I just don't think it's necessary. The thing is that Seraph's going to cleanse all of his days. You're probably right. This isn't the weirdest build, but it is a weird build. You have to admit, it's a very strange build. It's not a normal build. We're gonna go... Do we go all in on trying to get the multi-strike? I don't think so. I think we'd rather have spell upgrades here. +7 Ember on the first turn. It might become relevant, but it's more likely to not be relevant. We already get basically 6 Ember the first turn. +3 Burnout. I kind of want them to die. I don't want any of this stuff. We can remove consume and -1 on the on members of the melted? No, on One Horn's Tome. And then permafrost on members of the melted. -1 on probably hidden passage. +20 in consume on the vent. It's unfortunate we never got really good upgrades on vent. Let's get rid of some torches. They're pretty bad, especially on this fight. And we have what I would consider the strangest build. We don't want molded. We're gonna bring things back the old-fashioned way here. So the nice thing is, we're gonna get descends, dripfalls, hidden passages, engulfed in smoke. We're gonna get them almost every turn because everything else is gonna be units. So now the question is, what's better, an extra big sludge or an extra alpha fiend? I think it's the. I think it might be actually alpha fiend here. I think it's alpha fiend. The other thing too is that even though they're gonna have sweep units, we are going to be able to stealth. So we can avoid getting damage on our multi-striker. It's not Sludge because it's Seraph the Chaste. And Seraph the Chaste is going to have his, is going to cleanse him of his rage over and over and over again. And Alpha Fiend's damage sticks. But you're right, it's not obvious. It's like, in most cases you'd be exactly right. But in this case it actually is, I think it's correct to do it this way. So we're going to get you in there. We're going to get you in there. And I'm going to keep him up there as a distraction for Seraph the Chaste. And you're dying to the quick. That's really good. Because actually, this setup right now is totally fine here. I don't want to use this yet. I think I'm going to do Engulfed in Smoke. And let's Dripfall. We could probably start stacking enough onto Seraph to make it worthwhile. Okay, so we have no units dead yet. I think we Dripfall the Darkwing. Makes a lot of sense. We can get all three of you up here. And let's just do a torch on the frontliner here. Go up top and cleanse, please. Thank you. You did the right thing. We don't have any memories of the melted worth doing yet. We can stealth and vent. Let's bring you up as well. Stealth. Continue to stack days onto you, I think. And then vent these fools. This guy's going to be a real jerk, but we can probably not even probably, we will be able to drip ball him next turn. So we can drip fall him back down. I also like getting these guys in here. Ascend, ascend. We can Memories of the Melted now to get our first multi-strike. And we're gonna put it on the, where's the second Alpha Fiend? We're gonna put on the second Alpha Fiend. This one. And we're gonna drip fall you. So that you die. In fact, can we drip fall him twice? Let's drip fall you. Go to the top, please. He didn't go to the top. What a jerk. It's fine, it's fine. He's still dazed. We need to drip fall these guys back down. We also need a lot more damage. Let's get you guys in there. We can Hidden Passage. Is adding another One Horn's Tome more important? Adding another One Horn's Tome versus Descend, Dripfall. Or Descend, Engulfed in Smoke. I can't really tell. I feel like the double Dripfall and Engulfed in Smoke is more important right now. Do we have units that can come back? We have one unit that can come back. Nothing here is dying. Let's try to keep these guys around a bit longer. This is where things get a little bit scary now. Get you in there. We can ascend you. Ascend you. We can ascend you. And then we can drip fall you. And this guy's got 7 days. Like, by the time he actually reaches the pyre, he's going to be completely dead. Alright, now he's only got 3 days. Is 3 days going to be enough? Currently not. We can put both these guys up here. Or we can drip fall him back down. So we do this. We go drip fall again. Ascend one of you. And everything's fine. We're gonna get 2 dregs back now. I mean, we could. That's true. We could just ascend him. All right, here we go. So here's where the fun stuff happens. So first things first. We play our 2 dregs. That gives us Ember. I think we want to prioritize. Okay, we need them to die. So we're actually not going to drip fall you yet. We're going to give this guy another multi-strike. We're going to ascend you. Do we ascend one of these guys? If we ascend one of these guys, the backliner dies. And if we ascend you, you die to the pyre as well. You have so much freaking days. Yeah. Go to the pyre. Oh, he didn't hit us. He hit us a couple times. Alright, how are we doing? We're actually killing him without doing anything. That's not actually what I was expecting. But what we can do is give you another multi-strike. And in addition, I think we keep these guys down here. I think we just drip fall Seraph. Gives him 3 days. Freaking heck yeah. We did it. Oh, yeah, ascend him. That would be, that's the play. You're right. G frickin' G. That is the... I don't know what to say about that, but we're moving on. Oh my gosh. Now, if we'd had all those at 0 cost, that would have been better, because then we could just like literally just move stuff around all we wanted. But yeah, that was cool. Sketches of Salvation, plus all of the movement stuff. 2 Alpha Fiends, one that ended up having ×4 strike, so ×3 multi-strike. Big Sludge, who carried us through most of the game, but then the last round was, he's still good, really good tank, but wasn't really the carry. It was more this Alpha Fiend. Engulfed in Smoke, which saved us quite a bit. And then, Dropcage doing its thing. All right. So if you're leaving now, or if you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. For the rest, we're going to keep going.